All right, and it is Monday, June 8th, and we're rocking and rolling.
Yes.
So a small but mighty group here today.
Yes.
So what's going on for you?
Oh,
Well, maybe we should wait for Fred because he said he was going to put you in the hot seat, right?
oh, great. Great. Oh, man. Yeah, I deserve it this week. I goofed off and then I did them all today. So I'm looking at I'm searching for results. So I'm really looking forward to the weather has finally broken here and I'm ready to go out and do some booths and things like that and work with people on their own, face to face.
That's
really
so much better.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, it's been challenging with some personal things going on. My mom fell and she was in the hospital, and my sister and all her grandkids are all out of state, so it's been a little challenging. But
that's a lot.
Yeah, we're back on track, and she's doing better. Hi, Ernest.
Good. Hi, Ernest.
Hi, Kate. Hey, Robin. Hey, Lori.
Yeah, you look like you're coming to us from such a high level studio office there, Ernest, with the
I left Earth. It's too much going on.
Exactly. Are you on SpaceX coming to us from Mars?
That's awesome.
Right.
I like the haircut. It looks nice.
No haircut. I need to get a haircut. If it gets any longer, I'm gonna get a ponytail back there. It's crazy.
Keeping up with Brian. Yeah. So how was your week?
I've been good. It was crazy. I was Bloomingdale's was supposed to open, and the looters, of course, broke out all of the windows. About $1 million in damage. Looted the place, and it was crazy.
Oh, and are you like in downtown Chicago or near where there've been riots, or?
I'm downtown, but the riots was mainly on the south side.
Okay.
And then when they got on top of it the night before or the next day, it started moving north. And that's where I am. But fortunately, it was minor. They were, it was just mainly just rioting, or they're protesters, not so much as looting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all good. It's crazy though, but what's going on?
Yeah, we were kind of in the same spot. We had riots in LA, but not too close to us, so that was good. And it looks like Mr. Fred is joining us. So
hello, Fred.
We're rocking and rolling and recording already. So
yep, I saw that, and my apologies for my tardiness. I appreciate you guys. Ernest, you're just too cool for school, dude.
That's what we were just saying.
I told him I left Earth. There's too much going on down there. I'm out of space.
It's coming to us from a secret undisclosed location.
Oh, are you really?
No.
The moon.
It's just a fancy backdrop.
I was gonna say, because I thought you'd said that they called you back to work.
They did. I was just talking with the ladies about what's happening with the they broke in the store, and
that's right.
So that was postponed last week. We're hoping to get back in by Friday this week.
Very, very good. Yep. All of you have noticed all the protesters that have been protesting the death of the black veteran police officer that was guarding his friend's property, protesting the death of the black veteran police officer that was security for a federal building in Oakland. You guys noticed all that, right?
When was that, today?
No, nobody's paying any attention to all the dead cops.
I think you just proved his point.
Yeah, but I don't want to get started there. I had to shut off. I was actually watching the YouTube replay of our meeting from last week on the way to the gym, and it had already started it before I left, and it finished before I got to the gym. Gym's exactly a 30-minute drive, and then on came the next video that was in line, and it was going through all the stuff that's happened to all the, to the people, store owners being beat with 2x4s, guy's wife being beat while they were beating him, protecting their store. And I finally had to shut it off because I was just so disgusted. So we're not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. Trust me, you do not want to hear me go off. You do not. Okay. Well, actually, some of you might, but we ain't talking politics. All right. So listen, this is your time for the next several weeks until we're through. It's basically your time. I want to do a couple of review points. Most important thing I want to say, and I already said this once before, and I'm going to say it this time, it's like on steroids. I can't tell you, hang on a second for me. Dang, Modesta talks louder than I do. And the more tired I get, the more ADHD I get, the background's going to distract me. I couldn't have been more proud of all of you following the time that I left. Your encouragement of each other, your offer of support to each other. It's really ultimately the highest level of accomplishment that I was hoping for with this group. This whole process we're involved in. And I'm sure it's not, it has to do with any kind of endeavor, significant endeavor you want to do, whether it's a business, personal accomplishments, whatever. But in particular with network marketing, this really is at the heart of what our business is personal development. And that's part stuff that we receive and part what we give. Okay. And I saw each of you taking a leadership role. Robin, I heard you offer to help people. When you received offers of help, you then turned around and offered to support others. Kate, I saw you taking a leadership role in guiding and directing the conversation. I saw Barbie giving tremendous input. You guys just carried on where when I stopped, you carried on the same points. Continue the process. I couldn't be more proud of you as a group because you band together, you support each other through your own, individual processes of building your business. It makes it much more fun, but it makes it a much better process because you will gain more in your business from what you contribute to others and then allowing them to contribute back to you. So double, everybody gets extra gold stars for their forehead for that last 10 minutes of last week's session. I did want to check in with Donna because this was Donna's week. Hopefully she'll join us here in a moment.
She texted us in the group and she said she wasn't going to be able to make it. So I don't know what was going on, but she won't be on the call.
Yeah, and yeah, I didn't see that. I don't even bother looking at my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I know Barbie had mentioned something about she might be at camp, and I know that deal. It's tough for them to get a signal out there. She has to walk up the road and then stand on her left
on
foot.
Top of the pickup.
on top of the pickup. There you go. All right. So basically where we left things last week was the concept of, did you set, this period's goals? How are you doing at it? I challenged everybody to just, do the deal. You guys had several great comments. I think it was Barbie talking about setting each week's list. Robin, I'm coming for you, right?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay, so let's hear the report from last week. How did we do with our established goals for contacts?
Well, I crashed and burned a little in one way, and that was the consistency. But I did them all today, and I got the 12. So
All right, Robin gets even more. We're not gonna be able to see her face anymore. She's gonna be sticking them gold stars on her nose, on her cheeks. Good for you. And that's really the one thing I wished I'd said in that conversation was, hey, you're doing 2 a day. You're gonna do 6 days. That's 12. You wake up on Tuesday morning and you got love. What is that? Love Story? Is that old movie from the 70s where the girl dies?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I hate that movie.
yeah,
I hated that movie.
yeah. Awful.
What kind of movie leaves you with a bad ending? I mean, seriously. You thought you had Star Wars, or the Rocky movie in the projector. You're going to be a champion. And when you find out it's Love Story with an unhappy ending, that's Tuesday. And so you don't do a damn thing on Tuesday. Okay, well, you wake up Wednesday morning, you do whatever you got to with your personal development in the morning, setting up your daily method of operation the night before, and you get up on Wednesday and you make up for, you can't just say, oh, well, Tuesday, oh, well. No, you got 2 for the week and it's only one, and now it's Wednesday. You need to finish with 4 on Wednesday. You just you cause yourself to complete your goals independent of circumstances of a given day. Okay. Now, leaving it all till the last day so you can get the paper in. Now that sounds like the Fred Holmes study method. Okay. I should tell you about my degree in FAC, Friday Afternoon Club, and my statistics class. Because freshman year I had a statistics class, and it happened to be on Friday afternoon. Although there were a couple other days during the week too, but those didn't count. And I managed to get my first A in college with that. And I'm not going to tell you what I had to do to get it. I mean, even I'm not very proud of. Well, actually, I was. It was pretty much a scam. I'll tell you guys about that one because that was really good. College taught me how to manipulate systems. Didn't teach me much more, but it taught me how to manipulate systems. All right, so good for you, Robin. Extra brownie points. Now, here's your problem. We already know you can do 12 in a day. So why are you setting 2 in a day as your goal?
Yep.
Okay. If mediocrity is what you strive for, guess what you get?
Mediocrity.
There you go.
Right.
All right. So what's been happening this week? What's going on? Is there something I can do to support your efforts? Kevin Steele, I haven't seen you in quite some time. How are you, my young friend?
Oh, great. I'm going to lose cell phone service here in about 1 minute. But yes, I would like to connect you to a new business builder that came in.
Okay.
I've been on the road from Arizona to here, so now I have some time to do some connections and back on the calls.
Text me, set it up, buddy. And Lori, how are things going with you?
Good. I had some no's, but one of the things that I learned in the personal development that I'm working on is listening to what the people have to say. Just not talking, but listening and learning how to ask questions instead of saying what you know. And about a week and a half ago up here at the campground, somebody came to get their camper and she's like, my husband's going to retire in 2 years and I'm not going to be able to retire when he retires. And so I just listened, to what she had to say. And so when they bring their camper back, I'm ready to talk to her. Say, were you serious about, wanting to be able to retire when Daryl retires? And to open up the conversation. So instead of I'm learning maybe instead of jumping in and making a mess, it's just like listening, listening to everything they've got going on, and then preparing for when they come back. So I've got her. I sent some XM Plus samples to somebody I met on the phone at work. She's
Okay.
got a high energy level, and she's down in Louisiana.
Okay.
And so I sent her some samples, and so she's giving them to her and some of her friends, and she's had them before and just really didn't, she's like, oh, they're really good, but never really pursued it. And so I sent some more again, and I'm going to follow up with her, and she should get them this week. So I'm excited about that. The people are starting to roll into the campgrounds, and so Richard and Sue on the other lot, they're in their 70s and they're complaining about their knees hurting. And so you can see I'm in the car. I just got back from taking care of my sister came from Michigan, so her and I took my mom to the doctors today.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, the elderly parents thing is becoming a little bit more of a factor. But anyway, so my sister's another one who I've got tomorrow with her, and she got laid off. So it's just like, well, you know, I'm looking to have a cushion income that if it happens again, that I've got some money coming in to, you know, balance what we've got going on. So so I've got her that I want to talk to tomorrow. So I've got some people in my funnel. I went home and I got some super mix and some tea for Richard and Sue. So I'm going to offer that to them probably on Wednesday, because I have to work tomorrow. But yeah, so I've got some people in the funnel, and you know, learning to like ask the questions, you know, what, and put them in the, either in the past or in the future. In the past, you know, it's like how things were used to be when we were younger and where they're at now, but how would you like to improve? You know, I had the very same problem. And so was joint pain, and so I can share that with them. So they're pretty, I mean, they're nice people, we're friends with them, so there's the rapport, you know, is established. So it's not like they're total strangers, so I'm excited about that. So
Excellent. You know, it is, see, that's the whole point behind going through the pain and the drama and the trauma of reaching out, is when you've got people in the pipeline.
yes,
Starting to use the product, you know, looking at the business, getting prepared
Yep.
for you know, third-party validation call or whatever. That's
Yep.
what's fun. That's the
Yep.
whole reason we do that, you know?
Yep. So I'm excited. I mean, I've had some no's, but that's okay, because I've got like 4 or 5 people in the pipeline right now. So and I'm watching to make sure that I follow up when I told them that I would follow up with them. And
Yep.
so yeah, the training's been really good, and I've just been listening and getting a lot out of it, especially like Robin and Donna and Kate and Barbie. And Barbie and I have had some conversations outside of that. And I have gone to a couple of my previous, like really the good producing distributors that I just point blank ask them, you know, you were on board, you know, 10 years ago. What do you think? You know? And so, and I got answers. And so it's just like, okay, I know where they stand and I'm ready to move on. So,
You know, when you're approaching people that you've approached in the past, sometimes rather than asking, you know, what's changed with them, right? You know, what has changed with them that might do it? Sometimes it's better to talk in terms of what's changed with us.
okay.
Okay. You know,
All right.
because if you think about it, the only frame of reference they have is where we were at when they were involved, and for whatever reason weren't able to get traction, or didn't get the traction was sufficient to keep them on board, or they got some traction, they had some fall off. That was disappointing. That made them, you know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The frame of reference is what didn't work the last time.
Okay.
So, you know,
I asked them that.
well, what I'm saying is rather than reflect back on what didn't work for them back then,
Okay.
talk to them about in terms of, have you heard the good news?
Yeah.
Have you heard what's happening now?
Yeah. Well, I came across, like, I said, you know, that's like really super. I said, this is a huge company. It's got great, you know, just kind of went through a couple of things that Barbie, you know, had shared with me, like what she talks with the other people about. And she said, they're either, you know, they'll either do it or they won't. She said, but if you don't ask them, you don't know.
Right.
And so that's what I did. So, and the more I talk to people, the more confident I'm getting. So, it's just, yeah. And like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, it's just like I listen, I ask questions. And the other day I caught myself talking and it was just like, oh, why didn't you just shut up? You know, but it's that learning curve.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Well,
so
excited. You got some people in the funnel and people to follow up with and potential sales and that sort of thing, you know, and a
yeah.
potential distributor.
Yep. So, and I have someone in the pipeline too who used the zThe product, the Moringa product, and used it a couple months and then didn't really do anything with it. And she still is wanting to lose weight. And so I'm going to approach her tomorrow at work, which is like the major no, but I'm going to just, you know, her and I are good friends. And so I'm just going to approach her and say, hey, you know, this product is awesome and the results that people are having is amazing. And it's just like, would you consider, you know, trying it for a month, you know, 30 days money back guarantee, and, you know, try it and see if you can. I know you've tried all this other stuff, but
Yeah, Lori, let
Yeah.
me suggest, so here's the focus.
okay.
Do the basics. Invitation, presentation, validation. And I just reached for my phone to text it off to you, and I realized I haven't done it yet.
that's
I've always
okay.
had in my phone an area where somebody wants to, you know, hear about my product. I can immediately text them the link. It's already in my phone.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Or, you know, I have the email stored in my phone, and I can just, you know, I flag it and I can just go to my flagged emails, take that one, press, you know, forward, send it to them, just like that. And unfortunately, I haven't done this yet. I got it on my computer, but not on the phone yet. You know, rather than, you know, yes, approach them. Still wants to lose weight. If I had something that was like worked like magic, would you want to hear about it? Yeah, tell me all about it. Hang on a sec. Boom, boom, boom. Check this little video out. I got to run right now, but let me catch up with you here later today.
Okay.
Because the video will sell in, you know, this particular one was a 6-minute video, will sell so much better than anything you can say, because what it is other people showing before and after and how good they feel, and everybody's beautiful and everybody's slender and all the guys are hunky.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
what do people want? They want to look like the people on TV. And then now that you've got somebody that's going, man, if this thing worked half as good as they say it is, I'd want it. I wonder how much it's going to cost me. And you get back and you go, you know, it's kind of funny because it's almost like free. If you think about it, I mean, you know, $5 a meal, 60 meals for the month. I mean, most people, they save money getting on this and they feel great, and then tell another story or two of your own.
Okay. Yeah, I've been watching the isogenics, like going on to the business thing, the .com.
Okay, I'm going to keep rolling here because I want to be able to get everybody. But there was a recent video. It's 6 minutes. It's on the products. Again, Focus on the basics.
Okay.
You do the invitation, let the presentation do the presentation.
The tools.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, you know, throw in a third-party validation. Now that may be in the form of what you're familiar with, getting somebody on the phone, doing a Zoom meeting, what have you. But third-party validation can also be a personal testimonial that you can share from one of your customers, one of your partners. You could share, you know, one of my team members got his support person. She lost 25 pounds in the first 6 weeks. And that's after she just lost 25 pounds on keto, and her doctor told her to stop doing keto because it wasn't healthy. But the doctor said, this is healthy, do it.
Okay.
That's third-party testimonial. Kate, what's happening with you, my dear?
Yeah.
What can I support you with?
Yeah, I think have had some challenges, and I was talking. Dr. Gayla Gates reached out to me, and I had an awesome conversation with her. And so I'm back on track here, and I had 3 conversations with others that have put me back into the mode of picking up the phone again.
Okay.
Because
Good.
like Robin, it weighed more than a brick. It wasn't coming off the table.
Yeah. I've gotten a 6-foot wrecking bar, pry bar, and still wasn't able to get the phone off the cradle. Yeah. Very, very good. And I'm gonna have to run in a second here. And listen, I'm saying this to Kate, but it applies to all of you. You ever want to pick up the phone and talk to me individually for a couple of minutes? I'll always find the time. It may not be exactly when you call. I will find the time. All right. One way or the other, I will find the time. Ernest, 2 minutes. What's happening with you? What can we do to support your efforts?
Well, I got one gentleman that I'm going to try to schedule something with you as soon as possible. He has been using the product, and I approached him before. Now, the last time I talked with him, I mentioned that maybe I could show him a way he could buy back some of his time. And I noticed he kind of perked up.
Okay.
And at the time, it wasn't a situation where we could talk about it, which, like Lori, I was not trying to talk too much, use the tools. And so what I wanted to do is just touch base with him and tell him that I wanted to introduce him to you and set up a game plan to show him how you could do that.
Okay.
Oh,
and a suggestion. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing as Lori. Fall back on the system. Fall back on the basics. They will not fail you. Okay. So you put it out there of an opportunity to buy back his time, and you got some reaction. That really wasn't an invitation. Did you hear him say, man, I'd like to learn more about that. What can you tell me? He didn't say that. Yeah, like you put it out there, he had a positive reaction, but we really didn't tie down an invitation. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. I pretty much got him to a point where I can take him to a validation.
Okay, so what presentation tool have you used?
Well, he's seen the original zThe product. That's what he's been excited about and using.
Okay, so you want him to be a customer?
No, I want him to be a distributor.
Okay, are you catching where I'm going with this, Ernest?
Oh, I'm with you.
Okay, because see what I'm hearing in 30 seconds is that you threw up a trial balloon. Okay, you know what I'm talking about the opportunity. He had a positive reaction. What I didn't hear is an invitation. Bob, if you're really interested in residual income, more money, time freedom, whatever it was we've been talking about, would you be open to getting some information? I didn't really hear that, Ernest. And what I'm suggesting to you is now that, you know, because you couldn't really talk where you were at, give him a quick call. Would you be open to getting information?
Okay.
Yes, I'd like to hear more about that. Great. Let me send you a little short 6-minute video take a look at it, and I want you to meet the guy I'm working with. It's his video. And get his commitment to watch the 6-minute video. Give my old video. Okay?
Okay.
And then, and you've already set it up. I want you to meet him, the guy I'm working with. Now he's talking to the guy he saw on the TV. See how much more powerful that is than you picking up the phone and calling him and seeing if he wants to talk to your closer?
Yes.
Make sense?
Absolutely.
So that's the magic for today's session. Rely on the basics. There's a reason that every single $1 million earner in our company, and probably in the profession, is going to share the same things with you. Invitation, use a tool for the presentation, keep it short, few minutes. Third-party validation, because it has their decision to join the business has absolutely nothing to do with the things you think. How much ashwagandha's in the shake? Okay. What percentage is paid out on first order bonuses? How far in depth you can get paid? None of that makes any difference at all. How long has the company been in business? How successful are they? You know, what's their Better Business Bureau rating? That has absolutely nothing to do with their decision. The only thing it has to do with their decision is, does it look simple? So simple, looks like it'll work. I think I can do it. Okay? All right, gotta run, you guys. Back at it. We're halfway through this period, slightly more than that. You got all of this week and all of next week to complete whatever goals you set aside for period 154. So we'll check in next week. And again, you need to call me directly. I'll always find a time to work with you, okay?
Thanks, Fred.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a great rest of your week.
You too.
You too.
Thanks.
Does anyone have anything else they needed to wrap up with, or?
Does anybody know where to find the 6-minute video again?
I think I have it.
haven't seen it.
I think it's in Vimeo. I
Okay.
think I have
haven't
it.
seen it for several months. I've been using the 11-minute one, and that's too long.
Yeah, that is long. Let me see.
I'll try Vimeo.
I like Vimeo because they're easy to share.
I've been
Yeah.
sending people to isamovie.com, and that has the 11-minute one on it.
Okay, I have I think this is the 5-minute and 40-second one, the Isogenics Advantage. It's a 6-minute version. It's a little bit of products. It's a little bit of business opportunity. I found it in Vimeo, and I then put it in saved offline. So like Fred said, I go right to the app, copy and paste the link, and text it or email it or whatever, and it's really quick to do that right from the app. So do you want me to post it in the Monday group?
That would be wonderful. Thank you. Yes.
That would be awesome. Thank
That's
you.
great.
All right, that's the one I use. And maybe there's others, but I'll flip that over there.
Great. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Thanks. Great.
Fred does have a video of him sharing his story, and it is about 6 minutes, and I think that one might be on his YouTube channel.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So the one he has it on Vimeo too.
Well, this one is I don't know if I don't think Fred's video is on Vimeo.
Okay. All right.
And his video is probably from 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe even 8. It's been a while, but it's still a valid video, and it's on his YouTube channel. The one that Robin was asking about, I think, is the one that just the basic overview, introduction to isogenics type of video, and that I have that one saved on Vimeo, so I'm going to send that I'll post it in our Monday group. And, you know,
Okay.
if you like it, you can use it. And if you have any questions about Vimeo, let me know. But I like it just because I started saving the videos when the CBD patch came out and we had those quick 2-minute videos. I just saved them offline so that you didn't have to go searching for them or anything. And then you can just click on the little dots and copy and paste it and send it right out.
Okay.
So it's
I,
convenient and easy.
okay. Awesome. I do have a question for you. Can we use the ISA app, the
Not
ISA Life app?
not yet. We won't
Okay.
have full access to that until the back office merges in like mid-July is what they're saying. And we've got the now they're doing the ISA celebration online, and we just got information
Yes.
on that on
Okay.
last Friday. So we got to
Okay.
save those dates, August or July 17th and 18th.
18th, yeah. Because I watched the ISA, there's 2 videos on the ISA app that they have in their back office or wherever. It's just an app on their phone. It's incredible
Good.
what you can do with that app. I mean, they've got like a 2-minute training and a 40-some minute training. And I watched the 40-minute one twice just so I could get an idea, like what it's phenomenal.
Where did you see
So,
that, Lori?
it's on, it's called isalife.com.
Okay.
It is,
Okay.
I mean, you don't even need Facebook, not really.
Right.
Once you download that app, you are like, I mean, you do need Facebook for new people, but the people you sign up, like if they load the app, you can see it. If they, I mean, what's in that app is crazy that they can track like what they eat, their calories, what they're burning. It all hooks up to their Apple or Fitbit. And I mean,
Wow.
you can go out. The thing for me that I struggle with is going out to eat. And they have a whole list of all these restaurants and grocery stores and all this stuff. You can scan your tuna snack. You can scan the barcode with your phone, and it gives you the calories and the fat and the carbs to help you track. And like to go out to eat, I can actually get on the menu of the restaurant, see what's there that I could eat that fits into my healthy eating style, so that when I get to the restaurant, I don't have to be looking through my phone, through the app to see, oh, what can I eat? You can like look at the menu ahead of time. All the values, the food values are there, so that you can make a choice without making it look like you're preoccupied. And
Yeah, that's
I mean,
awesome.
it's great for your customer. It's great for yourself. And then the people each day put their how they're doing, and they have a smiley face, a not so smiley face, a sad face, and then a I bombed today face. And when they hit the face number 4, it sends you a message saying that they're having a bad day, so that you can actually reach out to them and say, hey, you know,
Wow.
I know you had a bad day, you had a bad day. I just want to know, how can I help you, or what happened, or, so that you can reach out and show that you care and share. I mean, it's like, wow, what a great tool. And it's on your phone. So it's not like you have to be at your computer, like some stuff, oh, well, I can't do that unless I'm at my computer. It's right on my phone to their phone. And it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So
It's like, that's really exciting. I'm glad you shared that. I can't wait.
yeah. So
It'd be great.
it is. And so, I mean, it's one of those that you could listen. I listened to it first, and then the second time I really watched what they were doing on the screen, and it's all very, very simple. It's really, really great. So yeah, So I just thought, hey, that was one of my professional development things this week. So it's just like, I thought I would share that because it's like, it's a great tool and it's a simple one, simple for us, simple for them.
Good.
So
We're all about simple.
yeah.
And that's what Fred said earlier. That
Yeah.
is it simple? Will it work?
Yes.
Can I do it?
Yes. Yes. So, yep. I wrote that down too. Simple, looks like it works, and you and I can do it. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a wrap.
It does. It's good.
All right,
Something to
guys.
look forward to, big time.
It
Uh,
is.
Thanks, guys.
Great.
Good night.
Good night.
Great
Thanks,
week.
everybody. It's good to see everybody. Hang in
All
there,
right.
Ernest.
You too.
We'll do
Take
it.
care.
Take care.